Hi, I'm Jacob Aldridge, Director of Advisory for businessDEPOT. As you can imagine, when I go out and talk to business owners, the topic of sales is one that comes up over and over again. Concepts around sales have evolved an awful lot over time, and sales training is a really popular topic. You've heard of things like the sales pipeline, which I don't think was ever accurate because a pipeline tends to be the same width at the beginning as it is at the end. The sales journey does not look like that. The funnel tried to abstract it a little bit more. A lot of people come in at the top and funnel their way down to the bottom. But I think the concept of a sales funnel is dead because when you pour water into a funnel, it washes out at the end. You miss the opportunity to capture those relationships and build them for the long term. And that's why we use the concept of the hourglass. Bringing people in, taking them through a journey where they become clients, but then also building on the relationship for the long term so that in terms of increasing your revenue, you can simply turn the hourglass and have all of that run through again. Let's talk about the key categories that we use. And in smaller businesses, you don't need this many categories, but I find that they're quite helpful to think about because many businesses overlook revenue generating opportunities just because they're using a simplified model. Right at the top is a majority of people that you may know. They're your contacts. They may be in a database, they may be getting an email newsletter. They're sitting somewhere in your system. They're known to you, you're known to them, but you don't have much of a relationship. As we move through the hourglass, the relationship starts to develop. The first place they go is into a branded space. This means they now understand your brand promise, what you stand for and what makes you special. If they were pushed, they'd be able to explain who you are and what you do. What you're really looking for is to move them that next step further so that they don't just think about your brand in the abstract sense, they're actually engaged with why they, as an individual or a business, would use your business as a service. Once they're engaged, you're in a position to upsell them, to bring them on as a client, or to develop that relationship. How then do you get them committed? This is an opportunity to find gifts, products for prospects, pre-products known as a couple of different things to get them committing a little bit of money to the relationship, particularly if your main client process is a large investment. Getting that small commitment from a prospect helps win them over the line a whole lot more than if you just try and push them from engaged straight into the client. Now, this is where most businesses end the relationship. They do a great job with the client, possibly for years and years and years, but that's the end of it. They then have to go back up and start trying to find more contacts, more people to move through in order to grow their revenue. What we work with businesses on, some of these bottom of the hourglass opportunities. Where's the extension opportunity? If you've sold a client one product, where's the extension opportunity to sell them a second, a third, a fourth? For a small business, that may sound daunting or unnecessary, but don't forget you can leverage partners in business, other businesses, other business owners you've got a relationship with in order to deliver that extension without you yourself having to develop everything. Community. Most individuals these days are part of some sort of a community, even if it's as simple as social media. So what are you doing with your clients to get your business into their community? Because if they're in a community of like-minded people and they've decided that you're an awesome business to work with, chances are there are other people in that community that will also think you're awesome to do business with. And the last one, which takes the longest time to develop, is building referral channels. There's two types of referral channels. There are those who are reactive. When somebody comes to them and says, hey, do you know a fantastic looking business advisor who does Blackboard videos on YouTube? They'll respond, sure, you should go and talk to Jacob. Reactive referrers are nice, but what you're really looking for are proactive referral channels, the sort of people who go out of their way to talk to your target clients and refer them to you. Sort of people who go down to a Christmas party or a pub on a Friday night, tap someone on the shoulder and say, you're in business, you need to talk to Jacob. Do what he tells you to do, pay what he tells you to pay, and thank me later. Most people are just focused on the reactive type. There's much more value in the proactive type, and it's well worth an investment of your time. If you understand all of the different levels that sit in that hourglass, and then make a strategic decision about how you as a business will invest in developing those, you'll find a much higher conversion rate of contacts to clients, and then much more revenue generation opportunities to help your business grow.